Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alex Kramer. Well, Super Bowl 57 in Arizona was last night, and the Chiefs took down the Eagles 38-35. So to break it all down is ESPN commentator and host of the Holding Court podcast, Patrick McEnroe, and sports commentator Doug Bell. Good morning, gentlemen. I mean, this game was won with a 27-yard field goal with 8 seconds left. Patrick, let's start with you. What were your thoughts?
Oh, my goodness, Alex and Doug, where do I start? I mean, this was horrendous the way it ended. Absolutely brutal. This final, I mean, the call that set up the winning field goal, the holding call, that's the definition, Alex and Doug, of a ticky-tack call. And, you know, the bigger issue for me, I mean, it was an excellent game, by the way. It was just seriously a bummer that it ended the way it did and didn't at least allow Jalen Hurts and the Eagles to get the ball back. They still would have been down 3. They would have had to drive. But I wanted to see that as someone who had no dog in this show. I didn't care who won the game. But again, the larger issue to me is sort of what this says about where we are in society, like technology just overtaking us to where, you know, the human element is disappearing from so many things. And of course, including in football, where they analyze and reanalyze these plays. And of course, if you look at it, if you break it down, did the defensive player, you know, hook them a little bit, you know, but at some point you got to let these great players play and decide this game at the end of the game the way it was. It was a great game. Jalen Hurts played incredibly well in his first Super Bowl. But again, as I said, coming into this one, Doug, Patrick Mahomes, it could be the X factor, and that's exactly what he was. Playing on not one leg, maybe 1.5 legs in this one.
Actually, Doug, before I get to you, I do want to push back just for a second, Patrick. So after the game, cornerback James Bradford, he did say, hey, I pulled his jersey. The refs called the right call, but he was hoping they would kind of let it ride. Does that change your opinion at all that Bradford did come out and say that the refs made the right call?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It does not change my opinion whatsoever. That's good sportsmanship on his part. But come on. By the way, Mahomes threw the ball away. I mean, he totally threw it. If it's one thing, if it had been up for grabs, maybe you make that call. But again, this is where we've allowed, in all sports, by the way, not just football, but particularly football, where we've allowed technology to take over the game, particularly I mean, this is a Super Bowl. It's 35 all. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you saw how far away the ball was. It may not even been catchable, honestly.
May not have been? No chance.
To begin with. Doug, the platform is all yours. Your thoughts on last night's game?
Well, I thought it was an interesting perspective by Patrick, but the bottom line is this, and we talked about this last Friday, the vaunted Philadelphia Eagles defense was going to be the difference, right? Well, they never sacked Patrick Mahomes. They didn't create any turnovers. The Chiefs ran for 158 yards against this vaunted Eagles front 8. They're talented, but they couldn't stop the Chiefs. And I'll give credit to Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. Again, first half they struggled. At halftime, the chess match continued and changed. They called all the right plays. The Chiefs scored on every possession in the second half, guys. It was an outstanding performance. And let me say this, Rihanna at halftime, give her credit for the Chiefs' victory. It was such a long halftime show. It gave the Chiefs medical personnel an opportunity to go in and take care of that ankle. We're talking heat. We're talking about ice multiple times. Yep. I'm sure they gave him some pain injection in the ankle. He was a different player in the second half. So let's give Rihanna a Super Bowl ring. I think she helped the Chiefs win.
I mean, so speaking of coming out of the half, so Jalen Hurts, when he is ahead heading into the half, he is 19-1. So the Chiefs certainly flipped that one around. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, obviously he won the MVP award. You saw him leaving half. I mean, he was hobbling, he was trying to get off the field. It didn't look too pretty. Patrick, do you think he certainly earned that MVP? He looked, the way that he was able to turn the momentum around in that second half. What do you make of Mahomes?
Mahomes is awesome. I mean, he's tremendous. He's a fighter. You could see he wasn't anywhere near 100%. And Doug's exactly right. Bieniemy and Coach Andy Reid made some great adjustments. They allowed him to throw some really easy touchdowns. But here's the thing. This is where I totally agree with Doug. On the defensive side of the ball for the Eagles, they didn't pressure Mahomes enough early in the game. They should have blitzed. They should have taken some opportunity to make him run, to force him to move. And that's sort of against the book of Mahomes because he's so dangerous with his legs. But in this situation, he wasn't nearly the runner that he is during the rest of the season. So I think they made a tactical mistake early by not putting more pressure on him. And the Eagle defense, while it's been very good on the pass rush, has not been great stopping the run this year. And that's where Mahomes and company took advantage of it. And by the way, Rihanna, 29-minute halftime show. I wasn't crazy about the beginning because to me, it's so choreographed with all the dancing and all that. I want to hear music. I want to hear these great artists sing. And that's what she did at the end of it. So I was happy. And the little belly, I said, wait a second, is something going on here? Yes, we found out she's pregnant. Congratulations, Rihanna. Like Serena Williams did when she won her last Australian Open. She was pregnant when she won that tournament. I give a tip of the big cap to Rihanna. That was awesome.
Yeah, well, speaking of Serena, she was in 2 different commercials last night. Patrick McEnroe, Doug Bell, thank you guys so much for coming on this morning and breaking down last night's game.